Okay, wow, what a mess, huh? This is what we're looking at right here is the electrolytic bath for the top of the Coleman 126 Aerogas cooker. So this has been sitting in here overnight. I've got a power supplier down here that's, I think, supplying around 30 volts or so. I forget what the exact wattage of this is. But what we're going to do is that we're going to kind of disconnect this, take it out, and see exactly what it is we've got. So I'm going to start by just unplugging this. This is just a simple little power supply that you can get on eBay. They're pretty cheap. It's all you need to do something like this. I'm using anodes from a recycled fuel cans, and we're just going to disconnect all this here. Everything's really doing pretty good, and we're going to pull this out of here and see what we've ended up with. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nasty. See the paint's coming off that was on it in some areas. Let's take this outside. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm going to take this pull out, and I think I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of rinse and a little bit of scrub, and we'll see where we're at. I'll turn the water on, get a brush or two. Kind of get all this hosed off here. Yeah, see, this is what I like about the electrolytic process, is that it does all the work for you. All this paint's just, you can see, just swiping right off. And it probably is going to need to go back in the bath, just because there's more left to be done here. But doing this here will help loosen it up, and then also make the rest of this go a little bit quicker than it would have otherwise. So yeah, so this is actually looking pretty darn good, because it's been in here, oh, I don't know, not quite 24 hours, I don't think. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough here still. A little more heavy-duty scrubber here. See how that comes off. Yeah, it actually comes off pretty nice. Just a lot of water, good scrubbing. This is a relatively stiff brush, and it does seem to smooth it out pretty nice. You can see right here where I kind of hit it with a bit of osphos, so that's some, or at least that was some iron phosphate. And yeah, so let's see the other side of this. Oh yeah, more paint coming off. All that will all come right off. Yeah, we can see how nice a job this does. I mean, really, you just gotta a little bit of rinsing, and all this stuff comes off with very little elbow grease, no hazardous chemicals. This is just washing soda that's in here, and yeah, all the paint comes right off, which is what we want. So continue to do that. Yeah, as we can see here, it still needs to have some more time in the bath, but this will definitely speed up the process. So anyway, that's really kind of all I wanted to show you. It'll just go back in there, clean up the rest of this stuff here, get all this pieces of paint here, and so I don't have a mess everywhere. But that is, man, I'm getting half soaked doing this. Shut this off. But that's the idea. So This will go back in the bath, maybe another day or so. The rest of this rust will come off. Whenever you're doing this kind of electrolytic rust removal, it's always good to come back and give it a little bit of a scrub in the mid-process, because that will just help it get along a little faster. And then you can take off from here, and then that will really end up being in pretty nice shape. So yep, this is coming along good. Probably another day or so in the bath, and it'll be ready to get hit with some OSFO, and then we'll be ready for paint. So we'll see how it goes from there. Just gonna go ahead and a little bit of scrub, and then back in the bath. So until next time, keep them lit.